As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling realizes many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I am meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Thanks as always for tuning in with us out here on your Thursday morning, up early with us at 6:30. I hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go out the door this morning. We are almost to Friday, and hey, that's some good news. Here's a few things you need to know as you're out the door this morning. Number one is we're looking at a colder day ahead. Now, yesterday, it wasn't warm by any means. We saw temperatures in the 50s and winds sticking anywhere between 10, 15 miles an hour throughout the day. So definitely making it feel colder than even the temperature you're seeing. So I'm not saying yesterday was warm. All I'm saying is today's going to be colder than that, okay? We're going to see conditions a little bit colder today. And here's the good news. Friday, I actually would describe Friday as warm or on the warmer side of things. So Friday looking like a pretty comfortable day out there for a lot of us. And then we're looking at a split weekend ahead. Again, our story throughout the work week has been these up and down temperatures. That's the same story as we head into the weekend, but a very drastic change is coming for your weekend ahead. I'm not talking about just 5 to 10 degrees, I'm talking about a lot more than that. So we'll talk about it in just a minute. I want to show you some really pretty views out there this morning. Take a look at Winona. Look at this cloud deck that's kind of settled in North Mississippi this morning, making for some very nice sunrises out there. Same story in Winona. That is just really beautiful out there. Kind of can see the sun on the horizon. Temperatures in the middle 30s out there in Winona. Here's a look over in Macon. Again, you can see that cloud deck still settling all the way in Macon as well, and temperatures in the 30s there as well. So that's the story as you're headed out the door, 30s across the board. Definitely a colder start to your day. Some of us even in the low 30s, 33 in New Albany, 31, Booneville, 30, almost in the 20s, and Corinth and Iuka, 33 in Marshall County, 32 in Lafayette County. Further south you go, yeah, you get a little bit warmer, middle 30s to upper 30s, 37 in Starkville, 37 down in Louisville, 33 in Kosciuszko. But all of us in the 30s this morning, definitely a morning you're going to want to still need your coat out the door for you and the kiddos, and you're going to need it this afternoon as well. Let's talk about your first 12 hours ahead. Temperature starting off in the middle 30s. We'll be in the 40s by 10, upper 40s by 1. Possibly breaking 50 today, low 50s expected across the board. Here's the good news when we go into the afternoon, even though it is going to be colder with a lot of us sitting in the upper 40s near 50 all the way through your afternoon hours, is the sunshine that's going to be back by the afternoon. So that's going to help aid in a little bit of a warmer feel out there if you have any afternoon plans. Temperatures will be back in the 40s as we head 7 o'clock and on. Here's a look at that spillover and that cloud cover on more regional view of satellite and radar. You can see those clouds again just kind of spilling in this morning, kind of moving in from the north and west out there into North Mississippi. Again, these are moving in, but they're not going to be stubborn and sticking around all day long. So that is some good news out there. Watch as I put this into motion. Heading into your afternoon, we see that warm front kind of shift off to the north and east. It's going to continue that cloud cover to places like central Tennessee and leave us again with some sunshine as we head into your afternoon hours. Going into Friday, we're going to be watching a front begin to shift in, not bringing us any rainfall, still letting it be warm on your Friday, and then watching an additional front shift in on your Saturday. Now, we're going to look at a double shot of cold air, but it's really that one on Saturday when we're going to watch much cooler air enter the forecast into your weekend ahead. So that's kind of the story going over your next few days. Rain chances, very minimal at best from this. You can see that shifts in, mainly sits down to our south on your Saturday evening, and rain kind of stays away from North Mississippi. Here's a look at your rain chances. Yesterday, if you've been keeping up with us, I told you we're probably going to have to continue to move Saturday down. Well, we have. It's now a 10% chance of rain. So, I wouldn't count on rain on Saturday. If you got any plans, I'd go ahead and have them outdoors if you want. Going into your work week, we have a little bit better chances for some rain as we head into the middle portion of your work week ahead. Here's the thing for the weekend, though. It's not, the main story is not those rain chances. It is a cold Arctic air that is going to be reaching North Mississippi. We've been talking about this over the last few days, and you might have heard a different language depending on which day you watch, because models have been very back and forth on if this Arctic air is really going to be arriving in North Mississippi and just how cold it is going to be. I will say today and yesterday, models have continued to trend back downward, at least for the back half of the weekend. So some very cold air is most likely to arrive over your weekend forecast. Coming up next, we'll talk about numbers, just how cold those conditions are going to be. And of course, we'll have a full look at your 7-day forecast coming up then as well.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Hate is loud, but love is the majority.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, good morning, and happy Thursday morning out there to you. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Welcome back into Mississippi Live Weather. I want to show you our Mississippi Live radar to start off right now because we're not tracking anything. Just want to make you of note of that as you're stepping out the door this morning. We're taking a look at clouds, but no rain associated with those. So you're good to go. Not going to need the raincoat for your day ahead, even though we're starting off with all this cloud cover. Take a look outside. This is over in Panola County, northwest Mississippi, dealing with a lot of clouds over in Batesville, and that's the same story across the board. Temperatures in the middle 30s, so definitely a chilly start out there to your day ahead. Same story over in Caledonia, seeing the kind of almost clearing along with that cloud cover. You can kind of see those clouds pouring in over there, and temperatures in the upper 30s there as well. So overall, dealing with some clouds this morning, but no rain and some cold conditions as well. Still going to need the coat out the door and going to need it for your day ahead. As for airport delays, I'm not tracking any region-wide, so that's some good news. If you know anybody or you yourself are heading on a flight over your next hour ahead, looking good to go in all of our regional airports from Oklahoma, Dallas, Fort Worth, Shreveport, right here closer to home in Memphis and Jackson, and then further off in the east in places like Birmingham and Atlanta. For your school bus forecast today, we're going to be seeing temperatures very chilly, so you, yourself, and your kiddos going to need the coat out the door this morning. Temperatures in the middle to low 30s to start off this morning. That's what you should expect out the door right now. And then we're only getting into the 50s today. Some of us even staying in the 40s. So definitely a cold afternoon out there where they're still going to need that coat if they got any outdoor plans going into the back half of your day. Take a look at this. Now, most of us are in the 50s, but yes, a few of us could hold on to those 40s this afternoon. Places like Alcorn County, Tishomingo County, all the way down into Red Bay and Hamilton, Alabama could hold on to those 40s. Most of us in the 50s, though, 54 in Bruce, 54 in Water Valley, 55 in Eupora, 54 in Macon. So low, even to middle 50s. Depending on where you are this afternoon, but overall definitely a cooler day. We're sitting anywhere between 4 or 5 degrees cooler than yesterday. So kind of a cooler day ahead, but a lot of sunshine packed in. That's going to help it feel a little bit warmer if you're headed out this afternoon. Going over in the next few hours, yes, clouds still going to be in the forecast, but into the afternoon, those kind of, again, move off to the north. and east, and we're looking at a lot more sunshine coming into play as we head into the back half of your day. So that is going to help. Again, conditions feel a little bit better this afternoon and evening. Going overnight into your Friday, looking like a lot of sunshine to start off your day on Friday. We haven't seen that a lot this week, so we'll take it when we can get it. A lot of sunshine going to be sticking in the day on Friday as well. So a lot more sunshine on Friday. That's going to aid in some warmer conditions as well. Take a look at high temperatures out there on your Friday. We're going to be jumping around 10 degrees from where we are today to where we're going to be tomorrow. So that's why I said if you got any plans on Friday, it's going to be a good day to take it outside in the afternoon because conditions are going to be a lot more comfortable. 63 in Bruce, 62 in Water Valley tomorrow, 63 in Grenada, in the 50s for some of us closer to the Tennessee state line from Senatobia to Boonville, but still upper 50s out there. Even middle 60s the further south that you go, 65 in Columbus, 65 down in Macon, and then also down in Aliceville as well. So overall, pretty nice and comfortable day to round out your work week. Enjoy it. Because take a look at this weekend forecast. We're looking at a major cool down happening into the weekend. Temperatures on Saturday back to the 50s, middle 50s for most. We watched that cold front shift in, and temperatures on Sunday not going to get out of the 40s. And we have been playing with this Sunday number. If you are really honing in on the forecast, you pay attention really well, you'll note that Sunday has not been the same temperature-wise over the last few days because models have been very back and forth on what Sunday is going to look like. Now they have turned more colder. I kept it in the 40s for Sunday, but we might even have to go to the 30s. A lot of models keeping us around the board on your Sunday afternoon in the 30s. So overall, what you need to know is a drastic change is coming Saturday to Sunday. It's going to be much colder on Sunday. A northerly wind as well, 10 to 15 miles an hour, making it feel even colder. So not a great day. You're going to want to be outdoors. Definitely want to bundle up if you got any plans on your Sunday. And take a look at Monday. I want to show you this before I let you go and look at your 7-day forecast, because take a look at Monday morning. This is not feels like temperatures. This is actual air temperatures in the teens for some out there on your Monday morning. Now we're keeping it in the 20s for now, but this model, again, this is the GFS model. This goes all the way out to Monday morning, putting a lot of us in the teens out there for Monday. So definitely a very cold and frigid start to your work week ahead. That Arctic air really arriving as we head Sunday and then into your Monday morning. As it goes for rainfall, not a lot over your next 5 days. Again, about a 10% chance at best for Sunday. Saturday, looking over the next 5 days, rain chances mainly sit off to our south. And even then you can see less than 1/10 of an inch for most of the southeast. So not great chances for them either from any of those rain chances. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperatures go back and forth before we really cool off for your weekend. 50s today, 60s tomorrow, 50s back on Saturday, and then we go into the 40s on Sunday. And again, if you got any Sunday plans, just encourage you to keep up with the forecast because it's going to be cold and we might have to trend that number down to the 30s before it's all said and done. So very cold air arrives Monday morning. Again, a lot of us could be in the teens out there for actual air temperatures. Feels like temperatures colder than that. So definitely something you want to prepare for out there on your Monday morning. And then we'll get back into the 50s as we head later on in the work week with additional rain chances as well. Hey, before I let you go, I want to encourage you to send us a picture of your persimmons. You might have seen this yesterday or you might have not. That's okay too. But there's an old weather tale or folklore, whatever you want to say, that the inside of your persimmon, so the persimmon seed, the overall shape of the persimmon seed tells about our winter. So please, if you have persimmons in your yard or your neighbor's yard and they're okay with you going and getting it, go and get it and slice it in half and send us a picture of the seed. We want to know if it's shaped like a spoon, a fork, or a knife. And depending on what its overall shape is dependent on what our weather is supposed to be like this winter. Now, a lot of pictures have been sent in already. You can send this in on Matt. He has on his Facebook a specific post that you can put in the comments, or of course you can email us info@msliveweather. Either way, we just want to see a picture. And a lot of those have been spoons, which means snowy winter, kind of resembles a shovel out there. So anyway, if you have a persimmon, slice it in half, send us a picture if you can. We'd love to see it. Make sure to tune in with us again this morning. We'll be live 2 more times at 7 and 7:30, and also of course this evening at 5, 6, and 10.
March 24th, 2023 was a normal Friday. You know, we knew the weather was not good, but we needed to take shelter, and we didn't have shelter. My husband and almost 2-year-old daughter, Ethan and Riley, they did lose their lives in the storm. We're still recovering from it. We'll always be recovering from it. Matt Lopon cares about the community. He's not just there to collect a paycheck. I feel like Matt Lopon has proven himself trustworthy.